What's up, good people? I thought I would try to do something a little different. Man, have you ever wondered how to set up a home studio or something simple, something in the budget to where you don't have to go spend a whole lot of money just to create good video content? So I ordered some stuff online. I ordered a nice drape, and I ordered a drape holder, or whatever you call it, a racket or bracket, to actually hold the drape and to try to create something visually so it looks like you're in a high-end studio or a high-end lounge or something nicer than what you may have seen, or you know how people shoot at home, like I shoot at home. And I basically shoot in my courtyard, and my visual background, as you can see, is some beautiful stucco. So if you want to spruce it up, if you want it to look a little bit better or a little bit nicer or a little high end, or let's say like MGM or Sony, or the sky is the limit. But the whole purpose is doing everything on a budget. You don't need to rent out a space. You don't need to go to wherever. Let's try to do something right here at your home, in your place. It could be in your garage, it could be in your yard, wherever you think you can create awesome content. So let's go ahead and unbox the drape system that I purchased, and also the stand to hold the drape as well. So we've already opened up, as you saw earlier, was our lighting equipment and accessories. And this is our backdrop. So here we go. And now we are about to unbox the background support kit to hold the backdrop. Very simple, very easy, very efficient, nicely packed. Has its own bag, and this is actually by Raya background support kit. Here we go. So then I'll go ahead and do a video that shows me assembling this, and then we'll set it up. And then for our new bloggers, or our bloggers with some history or experience, I should say, we'll be able to stage something nice and create excellent and beautiful content, productive content, looking very expensive. These are the rails for the support. Again, this support system is by Raya. Some clamps to hold the curtains to the support system. What I like about this little system here, it's in an actually nice portable bag, to where you can assemble and disassemble very quickly, very easily, and set it up wherever you may be. If you may be at an expo, at a conference, or a trade show, you can do all of this within minutes, as you can see me doing. Obviously, I'm unwrapping at the same time, so it would go a little faster once you've already had your equipment unwrapped. So we have that. Very nice. And it comes with 2 clamps to hold the curtains. Nice and solid too. Good little spring. And we'll move on to the next step. All right, so let's go ahead and set up the background support kit by Rhea. It's the BGS-S10. And this is what we purchased to set up an outdoor or indoor or in your garage or wherever you decide to set your little mini studio up on a budget, right? Because sometimes no one wants to spend a bunch of money if they don't have to. So we want to create great content with the least amount of finances required. So what came in this kit? Let's see. It says, thank you for choosing Rhea. So the box content is a 6-foot light stand. You should get 2 of those, a crossbar, 4 of those, A clamps, 2 of those, and a carrying bag, which you saw, which is nice, right? So take it out the bag, set it up real fast, break it down and put it back in the bag and go about your business. So let's go over, I've already kind of pre-read the instructions. So I will go ahead and start assembling some of it and follow along. And you can obviously tighten these up to keep it from going up and down. Nice and firm. And use these just like a tripod. Open up, tighten them up, right? Just sit that there. Let's go up another level. Right here. And these are 6 feet tall. So, really nice. Yeah. I kind of just eyed it, kind of flow, is it like even? And we'll go from there. Tighten them up again. Loosen here, extend, tighten up, loosen, extend, tighten this up again. Again, these are 6 feet long. And then you have the crossbars. So there are 4 of those and they're easily snapped in. Again, this is lightweight aluminum. This is nothing like really heavy duty. It's not meant for a really heavy, thick curtain. So snap, boom, 2 bars together. And again, the snap process is very easy. I mean, leave your comment. We're just trying something to see what will work with us or work with what we are trying to do. And we are just trying to create fabulous content on an affordable budget. Also, I wanted to mention that these bars are labeled. Like this is A, and this particular one is B. So you really can't go wrong assembling this. So A, B, and C is together. And just like that. So we've got 2 assembled and 2 over here. And let's assemble here, and we'll have all 4 bars together. And here you go. Just like so. Okay, so 4 bars are together. Now, let me explain how this works. So at each end, there is a hole, and this goes on the top of each support that we have to stage. Let's see. And depending on the size or the length, the nice thing is of your space or what you may be trying to do. Let's see if we don't need, if we can just simply use 4 of the bars versus, let's see, 3 of the 4 bars. So that's what I would like to do, and you can. So if you need to create something shorter, pay attention to where the holes are, for 1 for the pins, and 2 for the 2 stands on the side. So again, I don't need a full 10 feet. I need something a little bit smaller, which we now have, right? So we have an extra support bar. So then you take these wing nuts off, which they come with a washer for the bottom and a washer for the top, so you can secure this properly. And that hole goes here, like so. Notice I left the other washer on the bottom to secure, and we don't have to crease the actual bar itself. Put the top washer on, put the wing nut there, tighten that up like so, nice and firm here. And we'll move this end over here so we can connect the other end. So same process. Let's take this wing nut off, and then we can put the crossbar, connect the crossbar, and we'll take one washer off, put the bar through. So, washer back on top, and we'll reinstall the wing nut. Now notice, it's about chest level, so you can raise this to your height requirement, wherever you are, whatever space you're going to be shooting, because you want to be able to have complete coverage. And we just basically took it to the top, and then we tightened it up on one side, and then we tightened it up on the other side. So here you have it, right? That's what we got. Well, it's pretty solid. I don't think it can do like a real heavy claw, but it's something for what we're doing. We're trying to get to, we're trying to reach at, or trying to achieve, I should say. And let's take the curtain out. Let's take a look at that. This curtain is by Impact. It's 10 by 12. So it is it's a really good size sheet for background. So the muslin backdrop is suitable for video and still photography, made with 100% cotton to absorb light and help eliminate reflections. That's what you want. You don't want anything that's going to eliminate or reflect, or you have light from another source into your photography or into your video. So again, here, and down below, I'll go ahead and click where you can go to do more research on the Impact. So. In certain situations, you may need to decrease the tripod set up for the feet there like I did here, I don't really need them that wide because of the space that I'm working with. And you can adjust that per your space. So here we are. So we have the support system set up to hold the curtain. It's by Raya. It's called the background support kit. So we have that set up, as you can see here. Okay, and it goes wider. I would say we probably have ours somewhere around the 10 feet area, probably more like the 7 feet. So, because I took one bar out, there's 4 bars that come, and I took one out. So that's perfect for where we are shooting. So let's continue to create this awesome content. Let's take the background sheet out again, and let's go ahead and take a look at that. It's in the bag. Grab that. Nice cloth material. Really nice. Nicely folded. I'm trying to see if there are any perforations to where you can clip along the top, but there isn't. So look, the nice thing is we don't really need to use the full size of this. That's the fun part about playing around with staging or setting up a stage or setting up a video shoot. If you notice, a lot of these are all per situation that you're shooting, and you should know that because you're shooting photography, and you just make things work. You just make them adjust. So, and that's what we have done here. So I think is what we're gonna do. We're just gonna take half of the cloth, put it over the bar, because I shoot basically from the waist up. So however you may shoot, you can go ahead and set it. So here is the perforation that I was talking about. So with this, you can actually, no, I actually had it wrong. I thought this was like a traditional curtain or drape where you can put the bar through, but you can't. So it's fine. Is what we'll do, we'll go ahead and stage this. So now that we finally got our curtain on the support system for a awesome backdrop, we'll start with the, obviously, there's multiple colors, by the way, that you can get. I chose to get a black backdrop because it goes, it's more versatile. I don't have one of those high-end, remember we were talking about everything within a budget. So there's those green boards, et cetera, et cetera. You can go full blown if that's what you're into. But again, we're just trying to create an affordable studio in an affordable location, which could be a garage, which could be a backyard, could be a courtyard, could be a bedroom, all on an awesome budget. So, as you can see, we have the curtains up for the backdrop, and it comes with 2 clamps. So let's go ahead and put those clamps on. You don't want it to fly away if you're outside, or if you're making footage and you may happen to be, AC comes on, who knows. So again, we put the clamps on, we got the curtains on the support, which is by Raya. So we have the background support kit that's set up, and then we also have the background sheet, which is by Muslin or Impact Muslin. So let's go ahead and position some of our prop furniture, and then we'll go from there. And there you have it. And boom. Thanks for tuning back in. I didn't even mention, I'm Joe from the Blaze Report. We review cigars. Do me a favor. Smash that button. Smash that like button. But anyway, so it's how I normally start my videos. I normally review cigars, and here we are. This is a cigar that we reviewed about a month ago, maybe a couple months ago. It's called the Punch Golden Era cigar. I'll put the link. Awesome cigar, a great review, and I think you may like it as well outside of setting up your home studio on a budget. So here's to my backdrop, super easy. What more can I say?